The bunkers were original construction back in 1992, so it was time for an upgrade on those. We did not want any action on the golf course until after the course shut down on April 18th. At that point, Leibold's crew was able to come in and get started on the bunker renovation. And we don't want to disturb the Bermuda grass too much because we're trying to get regrowth, and that's again an extreme challenge. But after the second application of herbicide, the bunker renovation got started. You know, I remember back to turf school, Dr. Dewitt saying drainage, 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 the keys are growing grass, and that's absolutely true. So anything we can do to modify the soil to improve drainage by adding the sand is obviously a plus. All of the old bunker sand was removed and stockpiled. So what we're doing is utilizing the old bunker sand to modify the existing soil. So with 29 years of history on the golf course, we know where the wet areas are and dry areas. So we've mapped all the wet areas and applying the bunker sand, and we will then work it in with a 1298 aerifier, apply again and apply again. So effectively adding an inch to 2 inches of the bunker sand onto wet areas on the golf course. This is hole 14 at Olde Florida. A significant part of this renovation this summer is the bunker renovation. A little over 20% of the total budget is going into the Better Billy bunker system. Reese Jones Incorporated came in the early stages of the project, and we looked at the contouring that had been lost. So behind me, that finger there, that is something that was over 29 years had deteriorated. So we're reestablishing the outside bunker lines. That was part of the process. And then remove the 29-year-old drainage as well, the drainage pipe. And then we reestablished the floor of the bunkers to give us the 10-inch profile we needed to install the Better Billy. We went ahead and spec'd 3 inches of gravel in the bottom. It's 3 inches of granite gravel, and that acts as the blanket beneath the sand, which allows the water to penetrate, so the liner. And we have a drainage system which also has a 2 to 3 inch recession on top of that with 7 inches of sand on top of it. So the percolation rate of the sand going in the bunkers is between 35 and 40 inches per hour. The percolation rate of the gravel is over 2,000 inches per hour in our location with our drainage rates of the sand. We felt that 7 inches was needed to keep the top 5 inches a very consistent, drying, acceptable playing surface. And even if that bottom 2 inches is somewhat wet because of the perched water table, it doesn't affect the top 5. And the recessed drain lines in the lowest part of the bunker also aid in that feature.